Oh, we up. All right. There we go. There we go. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Look like you just got out the barber chair.
Oh, nah, man. Just got off the phone with my man. I made it in, man. Off the phone with that guy trying to get reelected. Send all your complaints to Kamau Williams. Care of. Love his stuff.
Now, wait a minute. Now, who specifically said that again? I don't think the people heard you.
I said, man, I just got off the phone with Donald J. Trump, man. I said, send all your complaints to Kamau Williams, care of Sports Talk.
and did he have a message for the people today?
Nah, man, I didn't stick around, man. I didn't even know that was him because it came up a 1-800 call. I didn't know that was him. I thought, the little surveys, how they come up. I'm like, man, gotta hang up, man.
Yeah, I get my fair share of emails from both parties, and they all want money. They just want you to send them some money and then poll who you voting for. So yeah, I'm just afraid that one day I'm gonna freeze like Biden in the middle of the debate.
I hope he get reelected, man. I do, because I seen the debate. I was like, Lord have mercy. Woo!
I'm back. I had to do my Biden impression. I'm going to do it last week because but I didn't write it down. I was going to lead in. That was going to be my lead in. But hey, it's not too late. But hey, we do sports, and sometimes politics spill over into sports.
Right.
I'm just hoping that we can get the best person for the job, to do the best job, to look out for the country, and not just the constituents. That's to me, that's the best thing we can ask for.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's get into it. It's July 6, 2024. Thank you for doing the show again with me, sir.
Absolutely.
What you say? We both on the wake list again?
Yes, sir.
So we are blessed to be able to have that happen for us. Just thank you, Laura, for that. And we're going to say thank you for making it safely through the 4th of July week. Not necessarily just that day, but all those fireworks in the middle of the night sound like gunshots. But
yeah, man, they need
like
to do
the New Year's all over again.
Yes.
And a lot of my friends posted where they had a bunch of paper and everything all in the street.
Right.
And they mad because they had to go clean it up, and then nobody want to clean up all the stuff that blew up everywhere. So you want to keep your neighborhood right. You can tell we get old when we complain about stuff like that, where we just would have drove past it back in the day. So
right.
I'm glad everybody made it through safely through the 4th of July. Hopefully had a couple of days off, the 4th and the 5th. I didn't quite particularly have that luxury, but I'm blessed to be able to have a job to still be able to do it, and the time here to do it now. All right, topic of the week, as voted by who? You, the people who are watching us now. NBA free agency. We had the NBA owners have their annual July, first week in July craziness where they spend money like it's going out of style, and knowing that your ticket price is about to go up and your concession price is about to go up.
Right.
Let's start with our Pistons. Cade Cunningham in particularly got a new extended his rookie deal for 5 years, $226 million. Come on! I got to hear it. Come on, what you got? What you got?
They don't care. They obviously don't care. They, like you just said, they throwing away money. In the 3 years he has been here, he hasn't played one season healthy, and that's what you're rewarding with, man. Bye, man. I'm good. Then you went inside to buy him. What?
Yeah, you got Tim Hardaway Jr., Tobias Harris, Wendell Harris.
That wasn't a bad pickup. That wasn't. Because when he owned. Shooting threes, when he owned. But when he broke. But he don't play no D neither, so he can put up 20 and his man had 25. So, but Tobias Harris, you about to get this man 26 a season? Man, nope.
They just signed, breaking news, they just signed Malik Beasley today, former guard from Milwaukee, coming over to the Pistons. So
Why?
there is about 7 guards on that team. 7 guards. What are they gonna do with all them guards? Who
Why?
gonna go? Who gonna stay? So
They
you
gonna
got
package.
Ivy.
They probably gonna package Jaden Ivey. It just seemed like they out for him.
They got Ivy, Cade, Hardaway, Beasley,
Sasser.
Sasser. So that's 5 right there. And I know I'm missing 2. So we're gonna see. Good morning, David Carter. Thank you. He said Cade is a great player. Is a great player. I'm stand by what I always say. He can score the basket. He can put it up in bunches. And I'm glad to see that he got some money. But you got to pay him. Ain't no way around it.
No, you could have let him go. You have to pay him.
You don't let him go for nothing. If anything, you pay him now to package him later. You don't. That's like Golden State. We're gonna get to Golden State. They let what's the name get out the door for nothing. Literally, people complain about the Splash Brothers breaking up, but not me. You to me that was dumb. You should have found a way last year to trade him and get some kind of a value back for him.
He didn't want to be there, man. That's just all it is. He didn't want to be there.
Whatever it is, from the business side, we're gonna get there. Let's make sure we finish wrapping up the Pistons first. Pistons actually have a coach now. We have JB Bickerstaff is with us, son of former Bickerstaff father, the man who wore all the blazers and the slacks back in the 80s, playing for at Seattle. Looks like Felix and froze. We're gonna have to get him back in the fold. We gonna get him back. Felix, we need you, brother. Come on back. Talk to the peoples in the internet. The internet gremlins is being crazy today. Well, it could be where I'm looking at my monitor. Felix is frozen, and I'm still going. All right, let's see. We're gonna go to the Celtics. Jason Tatum got 5 years, $314 million. James Harden is going back to the Clippers. Paul George left the Clippers and is going to the 76ers. 76ers have also signed Eric Gordon, Andre Drummond, and Tyrese Maxey has re-signed with the team. James Wiseman left the Pistons and go to the Pacers. Let's see. We got Carter say should have gotten Sam Cassell as a coach. I agree. He's worth the money. Give him time. For Cade, I'm imagining he's saying that about Cade. He said Jaden Ivey is horrible. I don't think Jaden Ivey is horrible. I just don't know if he and Cade can play together. Maybe if they can bring Jaden Ivey off the bench as the first option, the scoring option coming off the bench, that might not be a bad idea. And pair him up with one of the people that they brought in between Malik Beasley, Hardaway Jr. I don't think Hardaway is going to be a starter, but you still got Sasser. So he has some options. You do have some options. And what I would call the nothing to see here deal. CP3 is going to San Antonio to pair him up with Wemby. I don't know why they would do that, because all they're going to do is stay hurt. You're going to have him there for a little bit of the season. Before you look up, he's going to be hurt, sitting on the sideline again. I like the idea of bringing him in there because he knows his job is to get Wemby the ball. I know that that's in theory, that's a great thing for San Antonio. But will that play out long run? How is it going to play out long run as in 82 games? I don't think that's going to be something that's going to be a wise choice. I don't think that's going to be wise for them. LeBron James has undoubtedly re-signed after he opted out. I didn't think that was going to be an issue at all. Even if the Lakers hadn't drafted Bronny, he was still coming back. Why would he not? That's not something too bright. Unless he's going somewhere else on the East Coast, on the West Coast, go down to Golden State, go up to Sacramento. He's going to stay in the state of California. Monetarily, I don't know why people want to play in California, because they got the tax. The taxes are already so high there. I don't get it, but I'm just thinking from a tax base in terms of wins and losses. Of course, you got all the teams that are used to winning out there: baseball, basketball, football. They've won championships recently in recent memory. But by the time they cut the check and pay your agent, you're not left with much but a smile on your face. All right, let's see. Moving forward, we got Malik Monk being re-signed with Sacramento. DeJounte Murray with the Pelicans. Donovan Mitchell just got a new deal, even though they're still talking about trading him. Franz Wagner has been re-signed with the Magic. He has they upped his rookie deal. He got 5 and 24 as well. And let's see here, Klay Thompson. Let's go back to that a little bit. Hopefully, we can get Felix back on here. Klay Thompson leaving. That was a big uproar. Everybody was making a big deal out of it, and everybody kind of crying, whooping, hollering, and crying why they let Klay leave. Well, you got to make those tough decisions, and that was part of the reason why the GM left a year ago, because he knew that those decisions was coming. He didn't want to have to have those on his watch. I always thought that he knew that they needed to happen, and he was pretty much told that they couldn't do it, only for him to walk out the door for nothing. At the end of the day, this is business. It's business, and I get it 100%. And you got to be able to do it. Like they broke up the Bulls. They may have broke up the Bulls 1 year too early, but you got to be able to do it. You got to be able to strike with iron side, basically. And all those years with Klay, of course, Klay had the knee injury, and it took him a while to come back from that. But there's still value in a veteran of what Klay brings to the table. So if that's the case, Dallas Mavericks wouldn't have signed him, and for what they did, and they wouldn't have brought him in. The Splash Brothers are no more. I said that a little bit earlier. Steph made a nice statement, and Draymond said he shed some tears, but he said he was glad for this boy was able to go so he can go be happy somewhere else. Not that he wanted him to leave, but he knew it was best that he did leave so he can be happy playing the game again. Klay Thompson's dad wanted him to come play for the Lakers. I wasn't going to play for the Lakers either. At the end of the day, you made your legacy somewhere else. Continue to make your legacy somewhere else, and I like that better for him. That was a better choice for him to go to Dallas, to come and play with Kyrie and Luka, where he can spot up and be a spot up shooter, and go back to doing what he does best, and shoot the ball. He don't have any defensive responsibilities, so that makes sense for him to come to Dallas. All right, Pistons once again have a new coach, and my question is, he's so new. Normally, the coach don't coach some league. Should he be coaching some league? That's my question. Should Bickerstaff come in and coach summer league? Why not? He ain't been there but a minute. He don't know the players. Normally, they get that responsibility to the first top assistant. And I think that Bickerstaff should go ahead and take care of the summer league team. Why not? He did nothing else. Come on, earn some of that money. Get to know your players. So your rookies that you may want to keep, see them firsthand. Popovich did he coached a lot of the summer league last year with Wemby, and Wemby improved when he did. So I want to welcome Bickerstaff to the Pistons, to Detroit. Just a nice little quick couple-hour drive from Cleveland. Come on around the bend, head up 75, and jump right on over to the stadium. And, of course, they haven't had a press conference for him. It took 3 weeks to have a press conference for Tranger Langdon. So his first press conference probably won't be till the season starts and they have training camp. But, hey, that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. And the no news, once again, we got some more news where that's not really news, but it's news because of sports. Kemba Walker is retiring. Smart man. He hasn't played in 5 years. He has a lot of money, and so he's making it official. He's going to go ahead and retire. He's been in semi-retirement since forever. So I'm not casting any dispersions on him. I'm just stating the fact that Kemba Walker is retiring. And on Michigan State news, Max Christie, Xavier Tillman, and Gary Harrison all signed contract extensions with their team. Xavier Tillman, coming off the championship that he just won with the Celtics, he's returning, and especially he's probably going to not probably he will have an extended role, seeing that Al Horford has retired. So Tillman will be able to step in and pick up some of those minutes, and he plays defense, so he does what they need out there with him and J-Rue, them playing defense. They're able to hold those teams pretty much accountable. I would still like that name, J-Rue the Damager. I'm surprised that hasn't come through. Maybe he had J-Rue the Damager probably got that name copyrighted, so can't nobody use it without paying them for it. So it makes sense to me. All right. That's a little bit of what's going on in NBA in free agency. If there's some other free agent talk that I didn't get to, don't be afraid to go ahead and put it in the chat, like Mr. David Carter has. And thank you for that, Mr. David Carter. You can put it in the chat on Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, YouTube, and of course right here on Facebook, on my page, on the Love and Stuff page, on the Sports Talk with Kamau Felix page, all being simulcast in all those different areas. So you can catch us anywhere you want. Because like right now, I have it monitored on my television. I got YouTube showing, so I can see myself there, make sure the show is looking good and make sure I'm hitting all my points. I can see that. I got LinkedIn to my left on my phone, so I can actually try and catch all of them. If anybody wants to make a comment, I can catch those comments. Some of them, they should actually be coming through on our page here. But just in case I got a little backup, somebody say something in another area, I can try and catch up to you and comment to your comment. Don't forget to click like, click share. We want to thank everyone who's been joining our Facebook page, the Sports Talk with Kamau Felix page on Facebook. Go in and go ahead and join. I send out a lot of invitations every week to everybody that is part of my Facebook world. But you can go in yourself and join. We love to have everybody that comes in. Incrementally, we are growing and growing and growing. And, of course, we are doing our best to reach everyone. Like I said, we want Sports Talk with Kamau Felix to be the soul train of this generation. When you wake up on Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, and you turn this on in the background, clean the house, clean your kitchen, clean the floorboards, open up the windows and let the fresh air in, and enjoy yourself. Fry you an egg and toast you some bread, eat your breakfast, and just clean up around the house. And you can, if you want to, you can go in and clean your garage. You can clean your closet out and just make your home a little bit better place to be until you go in and can't find that shirt you're looking for and mess it all up again. Speaking of shirts, we're going to talk about the walk-in outfits again. I posted a video last night that I was able to finally find, so everybody can see what I was talking about last week. And you can see how they pace the girls coming in a certain amount of steps apart so they can get the videos as they're coming in. And some of the outfits are a little outrageous, but hey, that's what you need to do when you're getting paid and those sponsors are saying, hey, wear my clothes. It's almost like walking the runway. And so it's a great thing. Miss Angel Reese is the double queen. She is at 12 in a row. She's had 12 in a row. And so I want to say thank you to her for that. She's had 12 double-doubles in a row, which is the record for the WNBA. And so we hopefully she can keep that going. And she'll have a chance. I think they play tomorrow, I want to say. I got to look at the records. But also, let's see here. The All-Star teams have been announced. The WNBA players play against the Team USA, which I think is pretty cool. That's a great idea. Whoever made that idea up was a smart person. I'm glad that they did. They're going to that, at least for this year, they're going to that format. That makes a lot of sense for them to do that. For the WNBA roster, they have DeWanna Bonner, Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, Alicia Gray, Dearica Hamby, Brianna Jones, Jonquel Jones, Kayla McBride, Kelsey Mitchell, Arike Agabwanle, Naneka Agumike, and Angel Reese playing against the Team USA. The Team USA, we have Nafisa Collier, Kalia Cooper, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Griner, Sabrina Ionescu, Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey Plum, Brianna Stewart, Diana Taurasi, Alyssa Thomas, Asia Wilson, and Jackie Young. That game is coming up on the July 20th. Hey, there he is. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. How you doing over there?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
Good. I was running off at the mouth. Looked up, and that's what the monitor's for. Monitors show me right there. Welcome on back. We're talking about the WNBA, the WNBA All-Star game coming up on the 20th, and 2 weeks from today, and how they have set the teams. The WNBA All-Stars that we'll be playing against in sort of a tune-up game against Team USA. And so what I like most about it is the fact that people will be able to say, hey, Taurasi can play against Caitlin Clark and see who really should be on the team. That's a little drama right there. I like that. I like that. That sets up very nicely. They played about a week ago against each other, and Taurasi pretty much gave her the business, but Caitlin Clark did have 15, about what I thought she would have. So it's going to be a little bit different when that USA team get together, because the USA team, they know each other. They've been playing together for the most part for a good 8 to 10 years. Most of them girls have been together. Of course, there's a few people who are always new, but they know each other. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge to see this game. I'm going to do my best to make sure I'm watching it. And it's going to be at the 20th at 8:30 p.m. in Phoenix. So, that's Eastern, so 7:30 Central for me.
They made it at night. Wow, that's all right. Okay.
Yeah, it's they making it must see TV. You must see this game. It's a tune up before they run off. They go off to Paris the next week. After that. So that's a good tune up game for them.
So while they're playing in the Olympics, the WNBA season is on hold.
Yep, they're going hiatus.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, like they do with hockey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're going hiatus for like 3 weeks or so, and then they come back and they finish the season from there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm excited. I've been excited about an All-Star game like this in a while. I know the All-Star game is Tuesday, Wednesday here. I'm more excited about the HBCU game, but we're gonna get to that. We went really quickly. We want to jump into the standings in the WNBA right now. We got the Liberty at 17-3, the Sun at 16-4, the Lynx at 14-6, Storm at 13-7, Aces at 12-7, Phoenix at 10-10, Sky at 8-11, Fever at 8-13. That's the top 8. The top 8 right now are the ones in contention for making the playoffs. As of right now, the Sky, led by Angel Reese, and the Fever, led by Kayla Clark, are in the hunt to make the playoffs. Let's see. We got the Atlanta Dream at 7-12, Sparks at 5-15, Mystics at 5-16, and the Wings at 5-16 as well. So hey, it's paying off. When I say it's paying off, the drafts of Reese and Cardosa and Clark are paying off to bring those teams where last year at this time they were not in contention to make the playoffs. So some good things going in the WNBA. That's allowing everybody to pay attention to them, which is what you want to have happen. I haven't been to a game this year, but I've always paid attention to them, so I'm excited. Top 5 vote getters were Caitlin Clark at 700,000, Leah Boston 618,000, Asia Wilson 607,000, Brianna Stewart 424,000, and Angel Reese at 381,000. A couple of those young ladies on that list are on the USA team, and of course the others are on the all-star team.
No.
All right. Did I cut you off, sir? I'm sorry. What was you about to say?
No, I was just saying, all right. I was agreeing with you. Like, oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. For those of you out there, come on, make some comments. Leave us some comments. We want to thank David Carter for breaking the ice so far today. Come on in and talk to us. We're here. Come talk to us. We appreciate you. Moving on, we're going to talk about MLB, Major League Baseball, and of course, we always start with the Tigers. They are on, I think it's today and tomorrow, the last two games, playing against the Reds. They're down in Cincinnati. I see you got your Reds jersey on. Of course, absolutely. I got my Tigers t-shirt on. Let me see if I can get my t-shirt in there.
Got your
Go
boy
Tigers, leave those Tigres.
Got your boy Pete Rose on. Pete Rose.
Yeah. Pete Rose fan. And my favorite Cincinnati Red of all time is Alex Johnson, Sr. from the city of Detroit. He from Northwestern High School. He played journeyman in the league. National. He won the National League batting title in '72 by about 2 or 3 percentage points. So I want to make sure I mention Mr. Johnson. I've got a chance to know that young man, and great guy. He's good at telling some good jokes, boy. He gonna get you. He gonna get you. Whether as soon as he get to know you, you gonna get some jokes. But rest in peace to that young man, and want to make sure we honor his legacy by mentioning Mr. Johnson. Seeing that they're playing against the Reds this weekend, and the Reds had on the favorite black uniforms with the red piping on last night, and hopefully they're probably gonna wear the red jersey like that with the black pants. Hopefully they can wear the black pants tonight. I always like to see the red pants with the red jersey, with the black pants. All right. Sometimes you ask for people to say something, and they say something outrageous. I wouldn't say outrageous, but I don't know what that is. We're gonna keep it moving.
That's why I was at a standstill, because I was reading it myself.
I know. I saw you look like what? But hey, thank you for your comment. We're gonna keep it moving. The All-Star game is this week. I'm sorry, next week.
Yeah,
I thought it was actually last week. It's coming up next week. Right. We got the HBCU Swingman Classic, being sponsored pretty much by Ken Griffey Jr. And they're gonna have a battle of the bands: Texas Southern, Ocean of Soul, and the Prairie View A&M Marching Storm. One team is gonna be coached by Ken Griffey Jr., the other by Andre Dawson, who played at Florida A&M University. I did not know about that until I did the research just through this week. So far, only 2 people have signed up for the Home Run Derby: Gunnar Henderson of the Orioles and Alex Bohm of Philadelphia. Which is not uncommon. It's always at the last minute they get the people that they get enough people to be in the Home Run Derby. For whatever reason, they don't like being in it. They always say that it messes with their swing. They got to adjust their swing just to swing home runs, and the rest of the season, it's hard for them to get back their original swing.
Oh, okay.
But
Aaron Judge this year.
Well, that Aaron Judge, Aaron Judge look like and the Yankees look like the Tigers right now. So,
yeah,
they did win the series.
Well, maybe that's what he needs, right? Sometimes you need to step away.
That's what my point was going to be. Go ahead and get in the Home Run Derby and get your swing back, because that's all you do is hit home runs anyway.
Right, that's it.
So go ahead and jump in. Excuse me, I need to take a swig. All right, so come on, Aaron Judge, jump on in there.
Yeah, jump on in there.
You got nothing to do. That's right. It can't hurt. Why not? All right. So what you think? Tigers are 4th place in Central, 15 games behind Cleveland. Come on. I already know what you're gonna say.
Hey, just tell me I won the bet, man. Look, man, just say I won, man. It's over. You know what's sad though? I feel bad for AJ Hinch. I really do. I feel bad for him because he gonna take the grunt of this what's going on. But the funny thing is, you will fire AJ Hinch, but Steve Yzerman is on his 6th. And they still ain't made the playoff. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it with Detroit sports. I don't.
I don't think Hinge is going to get fired unless he leaves on his own. And Yzerman won't be fired either. Yzerman is one game away, or a couple games away, just this past season for them making the playoffs. They just signed the guy from the Panthers. I forget his name. Let me see if I can find it real quick. They just signed a guy from the Panthers.
It's over, man. Because like I say, Steve, what he did with Tampa Bay, he was able to, get a championship there. The reason he's not going to get one here is because you don't have the pieces. Like you re-signed Patrick Kane for what?
They re-signed Patrick Kane.
For what?
The first thing that came up.
For what? That's what I'm saying. Nah. Like AJ Hinch, I do. I feel bad for him. You keep sending these guys down to the minors. They go down there and they crush the cover off the ball. Then they come back up here, and it's, I don't know. I forgot how to hit. Like, what, you lost that on the bus ride up here or something? I don't get it.
Yeah.
My man supposed to be going till August, I think. The one guy we paid for all that money. What's his name? Boy, I forget his name. Came from the Cubs. I can't.
Coming from the Tigers?
Yeah, he got his back hurt right now. He out for that. So I don't get Detroit sports. I really don't.
Well, it's like everything is cyclical, and this is our time right now. Other than the Lions, who was at the bottom of the circle for the longest, they're still on the upswing.
Baez, that's his name.
Javi Baez, yeah.
Yeah, he gone for at least till August. His back messed up. So he was like, I'm going to get paid, right? Now I'm going to go on the DL, and then I'm going to still collect a check. That dude, he didn't juice the Tigers for everything.
Yeah, well, Tigers are not as close to they would as I would have liked. Of course, I'm going to still stick with them. I still say it can happen.
No, it can't.
You never know.
No World Series, no nothing, no postseason. So officially, when they're eliminated, that's when you can say I won the bet.
I'll say it then. Okay. I'll say it then. Right now, I will admit that the fat lady was probably in the limo. She hasn't gotten to the theater yet and started warming up. She's getting in the limo right now, the opera singer, the traditional opera singer.
Correct.
I don't want anybody to get mad at me. It's a figure of speech. It's over when the fat lady sings. That's a figure of speech. I'm not talking about anybody particular. I don't want anybody sending my, trying to put me on the list to try and cancel me. But she's in the limo. She's on her way to the theater.
Driving down.
I hate to say that. Say it again.
She driving down Woodward, huh?
Yeah, she coming down Woodward.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna sing the national anthem. But I'm still keeping hope that they turn it around and they put her on the lodge, and she can just turn around when she get to the lodge and go back north.
They need to watch the what's the name of that movie? Yeah. And he's like, well, I guess we got to win the whole thing now. And then they just turned it around. But see, that ain't going to happen.
Never say never. Never say
that ain't going to happen.
Then they announced the starters for the All-Star game for the American League. So far, we got Adley Rutschman for the Orioles, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Blue Jays, Altuve, Astros, Ramirez, Guardians, Gunnar Henderson, Orioles, Aaron Judge, Yankees, Juan Soto, Yankees, Steve Kwan, Guardians, Jordan Alvarez for the Astros. See, Guerrero was in it last year. And I think Altuve has been in the past as well in the home run derby. Let's see, we got William Contreras for the Brewers, Bryce Harper for the Phillies, Cattell Marte for the Diamondbacks, Treya Turner, Phillies, Alec Bone, Phillies, Jurickson Profar, Padres, Christian Yelich, Brewers, Fernando Tatis, Padres, and Shohei Ohtani for the Dodgers. And I'm willing to bet Ohtani won't be in it either. He probably be there.
Yeah, he already said he ain't gonna be in.
He'll be there.
On Sports Center, he said, "Nah, he ain't gonna be in."
I think he. I'm not trying to be funny. I think his feelings hurt that the ball hit that little girl the other day. I'm like, all these grown folks around and they can't catch the ball, and a little girl catch it in the face. What's wrong with them grown folks?
The beer.
You see, they're too busy holding their beer instead of trying to catch the ball.
Yeah, man, the beer.
It was funny because it's like 10 hands together, and all of a sudden the ball just went right through them. I'm like, what's wrong with these grown people? That's gonna make no sense.
The beer, man. Beer. Take me out to the ball game, man. The beer.
A $20 beer.
$1 beer.
Ridiculous. Like, well, the reserves have not been selected yet.
A hot and ready is what, 25?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it is.
At the store, and it's 25 at the ballpark. That's crazy.
Yep. It's a good little markup.
Yeah, it is a markup, yeah. So
the
you can imagine. You can imagine what the basketball concession is going to be when the basketball season comes. Woo!
Yeah, I remember going and get going to the Pistons game at the Palace, and they had those Pizza Hut little circular. They was basically like hot dog. They were shaped like a hot dog, but they were pizza, and them drugs was $17. I remember those. They was maybe about 8 inches long, about 3 inches wide. And you could just, you go pick $17, and this was back in the 80s. So I was like, damn, that don't make no sense. 17,
and you only got one?
You only got one.
Man.
This was back at the Palace many years ago. Many years ago. This was when the Pistons was winning championship time.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. The reserves have not been selected for the All-Star game as of yet. Every team has to be represented. I'm willing to bet that the Tigers representative is going to be Scooble.
It should be, as it should.
That he'll be there. Let's see here. Do you think he's going to be the starting pitcher?
Now you're kind of pushing it now.
No, seriously, he's having a top 5. He's one of the top 5 pitchers in MLB right now.
Like I said, you kind of pushing it now. No, maybe third inning. Okay. I don't think he'll start. No, you know what? They do us wrong, so they might start him. That way we can get him out the way.
Yeah.
Hey, get him out the way. Don't let him start. Let him get rocked. Get him out the way. That's how, seriously, every time the Tigers go to the All-Star game, how do they treat us?
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Like, man, go on, get him out the way. Yep, let him start. Let him get rocked. Then we down 2-0 going into the second inning, then we trade him out. Yeah. That way they can't say, well, we didn't give him a shot. We let him start. Yeah. They do us like that in every time a Tiger go. Even when Cabrera was going, they would play, we going to DH Cabrera. Wait, really? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess we got to do better to get more respect. Got to get more respect.
When?
All right. We're going to jump to our free Saturday topic. We've already talked about it a little bit so far. How big of a deal is it for Klay to be leaving Golden State?
A big deal. A big deal because you won't – mark my words. Today is what, July 6th? Is it July? Yeah, July 6th at 11:40 a.m., 10:40 a.m. your time. I give it 2 months and Steph demand a trade.
You think so?
Klay left because of Draymond. Klay didn't leave because of the money, man. Trust me. He left because don't nobody want, man, iron gets tired, dog. I don't want to keep going through 82 games a year to wonder if this guy going to really be on board with us. Last year was it. Klay was like, man, I'm good. I'm tired. Nah, this guy's a clown show. Y'all not doing nothing in the front office. Y'all rewarded him by giving him $100 million contract extension. I'm gone, man. It didn't have nothing to do with the money. You'll see. It'll all come out. It had nothing to do with the money.
Well. So let me go back a little bit now.
Okay.
You said that you think that Steph Curry gonna ask for a trade.
Absolutely. Because think about it. It broke him down emotionally. When Draymond, remember? It was a game on TNT that they played at 10:30. I forgot whatever Draymond did. And Steph just broke down emotionally. Man, don't nobody want to keep playing with him, man. You a joke, man. Like they didn't got tired. Our iron gets tired, dog. You get tired of the same old crap. And then, like you said earlier in the podcast, that's why you think Bob Myers got out. Man, I ain't about to keep dealing with him, man. You come back and he worse than when he left. It's like we kids. We were young kids. One thing we didn't want to get hit with was a belt. Mm-hmm. We knew how it felt. It's like you whoop us and you come back worse. You whoop him. It's like he takes the penalty as a joke. Okay, so what? I'm going to be out a minute. Okay, so what? I ain't going to make no paper. In his mind, he like, I'm set financially. That's why I'm saying you should have got rid of him. And people tell me I'm stupid for this. You should have got rid of him when him and Kevin Durant got into it, and he told Kevin Durant, man, we was winning championships before you got here. Oh, but see, that's not KD. That's not KD nature. If KD would have went upstairs to Bob Myers, Draymond would have been on the first thing smoking.
But I don't know about that with KD. I think he was at that point, he was still pretty much the glue of the team. I can see him not getting that last contract. But
okay,
Draymond at that point was still the glue of the team.
Look at all the stuff has transpired since KD left. KD left. He socks his teammate. He steps on Sabonis. He swings on Gobert. Come on, man. When is enough is enough.
I agree with
better,
you.
It got worse.
He has a pattern. But what I'm saying is, at that point, they were still good enough.
No.
Because they won another championship after that.
No.
They won another championship after that. What I'm saying is, I wouldn't have given him that last $100 million contract.
Understood. So let me ask you this. If Draymond would have got shipped and KD would have stayed, would you still would have said they would have still been winning championships? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because think about it. KD opened up so much for Klay and Steph. If you doubled, you got murdered because they just swung the ball around. So if KD would have stayed and Draymond, yes, you would have missed that defensive junkyard dog, but it don't matter because you would have made up with it for KD. KD opened up everything.
That's actually a good argument. That's actually a good argument. Question is, the score would have had to been 145 to 147.
No, it wouldn't even have to been that because what I'm saying is
who's
Kevin Durant gonna get his own shot regardless.
No, I'm talking about they would be beating teams 145 to 147 because ain't nobody playing defense out of them three.
They wouldn't have needed to play D because you wouldn't have been able to match the offensive prowess that would have came from them. You got three deadly offensive people that could put up 30 at one time. So let's just say they all had a game where KD put up 30, Klay put up 30, and Steph put up. That's 90. Then you get 10 from Jordan Poole because Jordan Poole wouldn't have got traded. They wouldn't have traded Jordan Poole. That's what I'm saying. Once he hit Jordan Poole in the eye, he should have been gone. He should have been gone then. He should have been gone. Dude, and it's like I believe what Kmart say. He doing what he doing because nobody's making him stand on it. Yeah. If Kmart was still in the league, Zebo was still in, man, Draymond Green with a big guy hand he is.
Yeah.
Big guy hand he is.
I don't think he would have. You know why? He know who to mess with. He wouldn't have gotten the Zebo face. He wouldn't have gotten the Kmart face.
They would have came after him. That's what I'm saying. They didn't right. They don't like Kmart would have came after him on purpose.
Like he did
Zach Randolph. They would have came after him on purpose. Like do me like you did Jordan Poole. He don't want no. I didn't told y'all the Draymond Green story 80,000 times. He's not about that life, man. No, he's not. You settle if my man for the 50th time, if Delvon Rose doesn't quit playing at Michigan State, you don't hear nothing about this cat. He was at the end of the bench, getting no burn, none.
Yeah.
About to transfer, crying. Man, I'm good, dog. No.
Delvon hurt his knee.
Delvon, he had chronic knee pain.
Yep.
He was like, I'm gonna give Steve, I'm gonna give Tom Izzo this one more go. If I can't do it, I can't do it. He said the pain was too unbearable.
Yeah.
That moved Draymond Green in his spot. He wouldn't go back and look. He wasn't even playing.
I remember.
In the blowouts, he wasn't playing.
Yeah, because he was talking about that as well, how he wanted to transfer, and his mom was like, no, you ain't transferring again.
Yeah, his grandmother. His grandmother told him, no, you're not transferring. Right, man, yeah. I'm good. No, I'm good.
I remember that. All right, well, we wish Klay luck here in Dallas.
That's not going to work neither.
I don't think so either. I don't think
because
so.
You got two guards that don't play D. He still play D.
You got three.
No, Klay played D, man. I can't give you that. Klay played D. Klay played D.
Well, he's not the effective defensive player that he used to be.
But he plays D. That's in his game. The other two cats, that's not in their game. Period. And I kept telling you, every time we come on this show, I tell you all the time, eventually you're going to have to play D. That's why I said if Cleveland and Kyrie don't hurt his knee, that Cleveland goes back to back. That's why they went and got KD. LeBron was going to be a problem for them because Steph don't play D. Never had. Do any other Currys play D? Did Dale play D? No. Do his brother play D? No. None of them play D. You're going to have in a best out of 7 championship final, you're going to have to play D at some point. Whether it's 20%, 5%, you're going to have to play D. That's why they didn't beat Cleveland. He couldn't check Kyrie. Nah, don't get me wrong. Kyrie don't play D neither. But Kyrie,
younger Kyrie played defense. Old Kyrie don't play no defense.
No, Kyrie don't play defense, period. He never did. He didn't play defense. When the 2 games he played at Duke, he played against Michigan State that year. The year he declared, he played against Michigan State, and he played against Arizona, and they lost to Derek Williams. Didn't play D in neither one of them games. He don't play D, man. That's not his thing. He don't play. That's what Kobe told him. I kill you. When he came to the Olympic trials and he told Kobe.
And he challenged him.
Hey, Kobe was like, man, you don't play D.
It was $100,000 challenge or something like that. They would tell you was talking about.
Right. And then as far as Luka, you got to grow up, blood. This ain't over there. Over there, a foul is not a foul. Over here, a foul is a foul. All that whining to the refs, he going to be out the league. Mark Cuban ain't about to go for that. And you out of shape. Come on, man. Let's if we're going to put it all in there, you out of shape. When you don't play D, you too busy talking crap, but you're not bagging it up. Man, you trash, dog. I'm good.
Well, that's a good discussion on Klay leaving Golden State and going to Dallas. And we're a little early today. But we're going to take a quick pause for the calls and jump into Stoopid Sports News. All right. This week we don't have a lot of Stoopid Sports News, but we got something that has getting a lot of traction over the last couple of days. Stephen A. Smith said that BET and the BET Awards should not have honored O.J. Simpson when they do
that, man. I didn't see where he said that. Man, look, Stephen A. Smith is in his own world, man. I'm just being for real. You know what? There's a difference. My mom always taught me there's a thing with confidence and arrogance. This dude is arrogant to the, and I get it. You're a national. I'm not gonna say celebrity, but you're a national spot. You know, you're there every.
They got him in celebrity status now. He's at the celebrity status now. The reason why I say that is you look at the Michigan game, the Michigan National Championship game. and he had the booth up top. He was the one holding court. He was up there in the middle. Everybody was around him, and he was holding court. So he's at that celebrity status now.
Me personally, the dude. I mean, you're supposed to be confident, right? But he does it overboard, you know. And it's funny. It's comical to me because like when you came to the game with the pink Pepto-Bismol suit on and like you about to play, like just stop, dude. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? TV will make you be like that. TV will turn you into something that you're not.
Well, first of all, every year, no matter who you are, if you somebody in the Black community when they had the BET Awards and you've passed on, they honor you. Whether they mention your name or they put you in the picture scroll of all the people who passed away, why would we not honor O.J. Simpson?
Because O.J. Simpson was accused of something that he never got. We never found out the truth about. We don't know if he really did Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman. We don't know what the extent of that was, right? Although he did have one of the best criminal law attorneys that ever graced the state of this earth with my man, rest in peace to him too, as well as OJ, but we don't know if he did it. Only people that know he did it is OJ and the man upstairs. But we don't know if he did it. Right?
And the people who died, Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson. Now,
correct.
I don't know if you heard about that. There's a documentary out where there's a gentleman who was a serial killer on the West Coast. It was killing people up and down the West Coast. And he was there. He actually worked at that house as their handyman. And he told his brother or his sister that he was going to go get them. And they talked about how they found the body with a slit throat and tongue pulled through, which is something they said that they didn't think OJ would have done. So it still goes back to what I always thought was he either did it or know who did it.
Okay.
How would he know who did it? Because he was always around the house anyway because of his kids. So, of course, he was going to know who the gardener was, who came in, the handyman, who would have been there. And that also, I didn't watch all the way through. I did watch a little bit of it. To me, that settles the fact that the dog never barked. They said the dog never barked because they knew it was OJ. The dog wouldn't have barked because he knew the handyman. So I had a couple people tell me, say, watch this documentary. You can see it on YouTube. I got to find the name of it. I can't think of the name of it. But that's what I'll probably wind up doing today while I do my other work over here around the house. Go ahead and watch that documentary. But I think that it's disingenuous of him to say that we as a community should have turned our back on OJ. We as a community, we accept everybody. That's always been who we are. Right. I can see if he had went out and messed with some children, of course, then we wouldn't have been saying anything about him. But he was found not guilty.
Correct.
He was, they didn't say he didn't do it. They didn't say he did. He lost the civil suit. I don't see how you lose a civil suit if you lose the criminal. To me, that don't make sense. But hey, Ron Goldman's family was able to, recover some money. They melted down the trophy, the Heisman Trophy. I've always believed that OJ kind of was at least probably watched it. I think he was there when it happened, and he probably got out the way when he realized, oh boy, was that good with a knife. If that's who did it.
Okay.
My original theory was always I thought that OJ's son did it.
That's what I thought. I did. I thought his son did it because the son was in the courtroom boo-hooing like that. Mm-hmm. So I did.
Yeah. I always thought that. And when the son was also there when he first came back to the house and yelling and screaming at the Bronco. So yeah, I always thought it was something to that. I always thought that, but you never know. Like you said, who knows? Ron Goldman, Nicole Brown Simpson, and possibly OJ, and the doggy. Doggy can't talk. So there it is. But Stephen A. Smith, he's a celebrity now, and he's able to make those kind of decisions for himself and go on this podcast and make those prognostications. And at the end of the day, it's doing what it's supposed to do. We're talking about it. We're talking about the things that he's saying. So he's doing a good job of keeping himself where it needs to be, and in the limelight. And I happen to like Stephen A. Smith. He knows how to sell the story. He knows how to set it up. He knows how to keep it going. So kudos to him. So that's going to keep him paid, keep him with a job. Because at some point, he has a great contract now, and now that ESPN has been pretty much sold off in pieces, he's solid. But at some point, that contract's going to come up again. Will he go back over to Fox? Will he go to Peacock? Will he go, somewhere else? NBC, NBC Peacock, because they're picking things up over there. So you never know what can happen down the line. So you got to keep yourself relevant. I'm not in agreement of what he's saying in terms of not honoring OJ, at least mention him, or at least at the very least showing his picture. You put him on the scroll. There's a bunch of everybody grows on the scroll. So yeah, he should have been there. Well, all right, young man, we coming around the corner on the show. We're a little early today, but it's all right. Next show will be July 13th, and next Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel. In the meantime, we have the flagship show of our of Love and Stuff, which is Love and Stuff itself. And that's on Tuesday nights at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. It has been running a little bit later, a half an hour to an hour later, because of the summertime. So make sure you're checking that out. Let's see here. The good Reverend Dr. Valencia Edner, Dr. V, she has her show that comes on Wednesday afternoons. And we still got to talk. Brother Williams are coming on back. Don't forget to join the Sports Talk group. Just get your phone and scan it and come on, join us. It's cool over here. All the cool kids are doing it. Come join us over here with the cool kids. Let's see here. Stephen A. Smith only has his interest in mind. I would have to agree with that to a certain extent, because you got to keep your face in the square. Because you do it in Hollywood. You got to be able to keep your face in the square so you can make some more money. So hey, we try to keep our face in the square so we can get picked up nationally, and whether it's radio, TV, podcasting. Come on, we ready. We can do a commercial. Hold on. Where's your commercial? Are you ready? I know you're ready. Go ahead, give them to him, Felix.
There's never a dull moment with Mr. Harris. Go blue. Man, I said, you know what? I ain't heard from him in a minute. I sent him a thing on his inbox about Michigan and Ohio State. But yeah, if y'all don't have none of this in November,
there it is.
Lose.
There it is. See that? See how you work that in?
Y'all better get y'all some bait for Ann Arbor, boy.
See how you work that in? Company, if you see us watching that, we ready.
I talked to Ryan Day this week. He told me I ain't got nothing to worry about. I say that's all I need to hear. I ain't got nothing. He said when we see the schedule, we just flip down to November. We don't even care about them other games. I'm like, that's all I needed to hear.
Okay. All right. Let's see if we can back that up. What's the name is now in California, so you don't have to worry about dealing with Harbaugh. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. All right, everybody. We shall see you all in 6 days, 23 hours. Come on back and see us again. Thank you. Have a great week. Be safe and take it easy out there. Thank you again, everybody. Thank you, Felix.
All right, man.
Crying Ryan.